Hi, this is Ashwini Govindaraju, and it's been a week since I posted my last video, and I've received lots and lots of love from all of you. Thank you so much. And I turned 20 2 days back, and I was actually thinking what I should be doing for my next video. That's when I thought, why not let you people know about my own life? Because I've been through depression, I've been through constant struggles in my life. So I know how it feels like to be alone, and I know how it feels like to be depressed. So I am here today to let you know more about my life and how I overcome all the difficulties and struggles in life that I've actually overcome in my past 20 years. So way back in time, like when I was in my 12th standard, basically when I finished my 12th standard, I basically got into depression for no specific reason. And if you people are wondering and thinking that no, depression actually occurs when you go through a heartbreak, or when you don't have a good family, or when you are going through a failure, be it in exams or in a relationship, it necessarily doesn't have to even have a reason. So I went through depression when I was in peak of my career. I was a really popular kid in my school, and I was really doing good in my exams, in my studies, and I had a lot of friends. So I was not able to handle this pressure. So I started to isolate myself. I was alone, not by force but by option. And this eventually made me to become an anti-social person. I don't talk much with people. I started shutting down on people, and I became a very isolated person, and gradually people started drifting away. So that's when that one night when I was lying in my bed, a few people are thinking that depression is just a state of mental condition. It is not. It is also a state in physical condition wherein like your body completely paralyzes and will never cooperate or coordinate with your brain's thinking. That night I wanted to itch my nose. I wanted to bring this finger and itch my nose, but I couldn't move my hands. I wanted to roll over and sleep. I couldn't do that. My body was completely frozen from neck. I really didn't know I was in the verge of not taking my own life. Such was life. I was a very, very introvert person, and I also didn't like talking to people. And that was the most darkest phase in my life I could ever remember. And that night, my life could have taken two adverse turns. I could have remained as the same old, dumb, pathetic Ashwini who I was, or the Ashwini who I decided to be, the Ashwini who I am today. I wanted to bounce back. I wanted to become normal. I wanted to spread positivity, because way back in time when I was into depression, I wanted somebody to cling on to and say what I was going through, but I really literally didn't have anybody back then. So that's when that night when I was lying in my bed, one line of Bharatiyar completely changed my life forever. My sister was in another room rehearsing her lines for a speech competition. This line echoed in my ears like anything. It was this: தேடிச் சோறு நிதந்தென்று பல சின்னஞ்சிறு கதைகள் பேசி மனம் வாடி துன்பமிகு உழன்று பிறர் வாட பல செயல்கள் செய்து கூடிக்கிழ பருவமெய்தி கொடுங்கூற்றுக்கிரை என பின் மாயும் பல வேடிக்கை மனிதரைப் போல நான் வீழ்வேன் என்று நினைத்தாயோ? Did you think that I will fall like every other normal person? This resonated in my ears like anything. I wanted to break out of that mold. I wanted to become the Ashwini who I wanted to be, because way back in time when I was going through depression, when I was failing everything that I did, there were people around me who called me a failure. There were people around me who constantly discouraged me. But when I bounced back, I didn't want to prove them wrong, because can I tell you something? If you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will spend its entire life thinking that it's stupid. So what what does this fish should do? It shouldn't start listening to people around it. It should start believing in its own self. And I did believe in my own self, and I bounced back. And I wanted to spread this message of positivity and happiness that had happened in my life, because there are millions and millions of people out there who need help, who are going through depression, who are feeling alone. I took up this as my life's calling, and I'm doing this. So pretty much this is more about my struggles in life, things that I've gone through in my life. Basically, I had to fight it a really, very hard way in my life. But you cannot keep everybody happy in life. The only person you can make happy or keep happy is your own self. Because the biggest obstacle you will ever face in this run of life will be you. So start working on you. Do something that really makes you happy. It's okay if you don't have a plan, because ready to embrace the randomness. Sometimes if you don't even have a plan, but if you have a passion and work towards it, things will start falling in its place. You can move mountains and you can crumble mountains into atoms. Believe in yourself and be yourself. With this, I think I'm pretty much done for this video. So keep watching, like if you like the video, and if you really like and want more updates, press the bell icon, click the subscribe button. Sharing is caring, because there's a lot of people who need this help. Keep this message spreading and sharing. And also finally, you will realize that you don't need fancy cars anymore. Your own drive can get you way further. All the best. Thank you. Bye.